So the PNM bill has three main sections. First and foremost is the customer's energy usage. Second would be any riders that support public policy. And third would be any type of taxes or fees that are associated and tacked on at the end. The customer's energy usage is traditionally based off of the usage that they actually use at their residence. Riders are publicly approved policy that will benefit the state of New Mexico and the PNM service territory. All customers pay into these riders, and they have different benefits. For example, we have our energy efficiency riders that helps customers identify ways to utilize their energy more effectively and to help decrease their energy usage. We also have our grid modernization rider, which is helping us modernize our grid with different equipment, such as smart meters that will start to be installed later this year, and other infrastructure improvements that will help with resiliency of the system and provide more reliable power to our customers. The third part of the bill is the gross receipts tax that would be administered by the state, the county, or city. For more information on how to understand your bill, please visit pnm.com. So month to month, energy uses change. They can change for a myriad of reasons. First and foremost, it can be temperature dependent. So in summer months, you will utilize potentially more energy than you do in winter months. Additionally, the types of appliances and heating and cooling equipment that you have will have a direct impact on the amount of energy used. Your billing will also fluctuate based on the number of days of service. Days of service will be variable based on our meter reading schedule and potentially will be anywhere between 28 to 32 days during a normal billing cycle. Additionally, if you are traveling or you have other changes of circumstance where your home is not utilizing as much energy, you will see fluctuations. PNM does everything possible in order to obtain a meter reading. However, sometimes there are some instances that are outside of our control, such as inclement weather, a staffing shortage, or potentially a locked gate or a dog in the yard would prevent us from obtaining an actual meter reading. In those instances, we will estimate your bill based off of historical usage from your previous month's bill and the last year's bill for the same month of service. We will take those two numbers and add them together to find out what your daily usage would be, and then utilize that in order to generate an estimate off of actual historical usage. While PNM does everything possible in order to read your bill monthly, there are certain instances where we are unable to obtain a meter read, and we are also unable to estimate a customer's usage. In those instances, you may receive a multi-month bill that would span approximately 2 billing cycles or somewhere around 60 days. You're able to identify the number of days of service if you look at the meter reading box on page 3 of your bill. In those instances, you will also see the block information higher on that bill will show greater number of kilowatt hours per block 1, which is the cheapest billing block, block 2, which is the second lowest billing block, and then the remainder of the usage would go into block 3. For example, if you receive a 60-day bill, you would see 900 kilowatt hours total usage available in block 1, 900 kilowatt hours available in block 2, and then the remainder of the customer usage would be in block 3. This ensures that a multi-month bill is billed correctly to the customer based off of actual usage. On any given bill, you may see up to 3 blocks of energy usage, all at different prices. Block 1 is the least expensive block and will have up to 450 kilowatt hours in that particular block. Block 2 will also be limited to 450 kilowatt hours. And then block 3, which is the most expensive tier, will have an unlimited amount. The way that the bill is calculated is block 1 will be fully populated with 450 kilowatt hours of service before block 2 is activated. Once block 2 is activated, you will have up to 450 kilowatt hours of service in that block as well. All remaining kilowatt hours above the block 1 and block 2 usage will go into block 3 and be charged at the maximum rate. For a multi-month bill, customers should see an increase in the block available usage. So to validate that you have an accurate bill based off of your usage, you would want to verify that block 1 has a maximum of 900 kilowatt hours, block 2 has a maximum of 900 kilowatt hours, and block 3 has the remainder of your usage, in order to show that you have been charged correctly based off of lowest price first for block 1, mid price second for block 2, and then the top price third for block 3. PNM has a multitude of ways that you are able to reach out to us. If you go to pnm.com, you can click on the live web chat function. You can also email us from the website as well, or we have our contact center that you can reach out to at 888-DIAL-PNM. You can also visit us at one of our statewide payment centers. Please check the website for their hours of operation. PNM does offer options in order to help manage your bill or find assistance if needed. Budget billing will help you standardize your monthly bill amount. We also offer different rates, such as our time of day rate or whole home EV rate based off of your usage trends. And we have our Good Neighbor Fund available for low-income assistance. To learn more about all of these options, please visit pnm.com/help.